floor for any questions.
So it's the first time that the awards will be held in Southeast Asia, you said earlier. Is there a contract to awarding the host country? Is this going to be? Will we be seeing the awards held in Kuala Lumpur in the years to come? Is that how it works?
We have discussions all the time with different sites all over the world, and this year was the perfect year to come here, and we look forward to coming. Yes, there's a contract. I'm not privy to it because that's not the Academy business, but
I think
to be here is fantastic.
I think we want to look forward to this year and enjoy this year before we worry about what happens in the future. I think we're all very excited, and certainly the Academy or the Academy members that you've spoken to, they've all said it's great for Laureus. We've held the awards in different parts of the world, and every time we go there, it enables us to take the Laureus message about sport for good, how sport can improve people's lives. So every time we go to a different part of the world, we don't just have a show to honour the great sportsmen and women, but we also try to pass on the message that using sport can actually help to fight lack of education, to fight problems of health, to stop juvenile crime. Sport's a great palliative in that respect. So that's what we're looking forward to. Really going beyond March the 26th, we're looking forward to having a very special visit there.
We've been having conversations with Malaysia for quite some time. We have ongoing conversations with many different cities around the world all the time, and this year was the right time to come to Malaysia. Everything just gelled at the right time, and also the fact it's in conjunction with Come to Malaysia here. We thought it was a fantastic opportunity to bring the World Sports Awards here and all of our guests. It's a great sporting town anyway, Formula One and other events, so we're just happy to be a part of that calendar.
Any big names that we can be expecting to attend? Men, sportswomen?
Well, the Academy itself has just about all the big names that you can think of. People from Nadia Comaneci to Michael Johnson, Mick Doohan from Australia, who's in cycling. You've got people like Alberto Tomba, Monica Seles, Michael Johnson, Sebastian Coe, Laura Coe was the CEO of the London Olympics, Daley Thompson, Sean Fitzpatrick from the All Blacks in Australia, Ivo Porta from rugby in Argentina. And next week, I think Mick Doohan will be coming for the nominations announcements, as well as Marcel Desailly, who played football for France. And let's see.
Andre Villas-Boas.
Yeah, football coach. So those three will be coming next week. And if you look at the release, you'll see the names of all the Academy members. There's 46 of us. I can only give you a half a dozen to a dozen at a time, but they will all be here.
Big names, very exciting.
Yeah. And that's just a small sample of the Academy members. And then a lot of our other guests who are not Academy members, who are sportsmen, actors, actresses, people in all walks of life will be coming over as well.
You probably know next week we're going to be here to announce the names of the nominees, 6 nominees in 7 categories. The world's media have been voting over the last month or so to select those names of the people who, those names then go forward to the Academy who vote as to who should win the award. So we're going to announce that. Maybe I could ask you, Edwin, obviously you're biased as a former track and field star. If you want to just like to tell us who you think some of the contenders are likely to be. Obviously we don't know who the nominees are yet, but who, without telling us who you're likely to vote for, could you just give us a little bit of insight into track and field and who you think are the names to watch?
As Roger said, the press, members of the press from around the world select 5 nominees, and they hand
6.
6 nominees, and they give those nominees to us as the Academy. So we're never sure who's going to be up for the awards. But if you look at team sports, you've got the All Blacks from New Zealand. You've got the Miami Heat, for example, with basketball. Red Bull and Formula One has had multiple great seasons. Those are just a couple of the ones that could be nominated. On the individual side, we had some great tennis last year. In Formula One, had Vettel, who's won 3 or 4 times in a row, and who looks like he's unbeatable. It's up to your imagination. I mean, you really have to go through the whole sporting calendar and really kind of look at it yourself and see who is likely. But it's a fantastic group that we get, and we have no idea who's going to be on that list. And when we get the list of 6, then the Academy votes on it. And then the results are compiled by Price Waterhouse, all done in secret. And until the envelopes are opened that night, there's just a handful of people who actually know who the winners are. So that makes it very exciting. The Academy never knows. We sit there and we wait and watch to see who's going to win. So there's a little bit of drama in the whole process that we actually enjoy.
And actually, if I can just, maybe you could mention this. It was very funny last year because obviously the Academy are giving these awards to people outside, but last year there was a decision made after the success of the London Olympics to give a Lifetime Achievement Award to Seb Coe, who had no idea, and he was standing on the stage thinking, not knowing who the award was going to, standing on the stage ready to applaud whoever won it, and then one thing.
Yeah, and then we made the announcement that he was the winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award because of all of his work with bringing the Olympics to London and making it very successful. So he was in shock, and that's happened to a couple of people that had no idea and happened to be standing on the stage as an Academy member and have been honored in such a way for dedication to sports over a lifetime. So it can be quite exciting, and no one ever knows what's actually going to happen.
Anybody want to ask anything?
How they choose the nominees? Is it from the specific events or for all of the events in the world?
The question is,
to define the nominees, how they choose? Yeah,
where do they come from?
Yeah. Is it from the specific events, big events, or
It's
just
any sport, any event. Any event that's competed in the world is eligible, whether it's professional, amateur, motor racing, cricket, soccer, American sports that aren't played in other parts of the world are nominated. So, and all the individual sports. The Olympics from the summer will be a big part of it naturally because it's such a great event. We always get so many new champions. So the 2012 Olympics will be, no, that was last year's.
Yeah.
I'm a year ahead of myself. It seems like it was last summer to me. It's so exciting. But all the events in 2013. And there were some big ones too. Big cricket, rugby. And then
Athletics World Championship.
Yeah. And then next year, of course, for the awards in 2015, we'll be looking at what happened in the World Cup, for example, this coming summer. So it's always exciting.
And it's, I mean, the people who decide who the nominees are the world's press who are on our selection panel, and there's 2,000 journalists around the world who vote, and it's really up to them who the nominees are. They can really select who they like. There are categories, different categories: sportsman, sportswoman, team, comeback, breakthrough, disability, action sports. So they have to vote within that logical, those logical groups. But in a sense, they can choose who they like, and it's nothing. We don't know until those votes come in just who the nominees are going to be, and then we don't know who the winners are until, as Edwin says, until the envelopes are opened.
This year is Visit Malaysia 2014. So how do you look this event? This year is Visit Malaysia Uh, so how do you look this event bigger than previous, or of course it will be more, you know, big than
Bigger and
previous.
better.
Yeah, better.
It's going to be bigger and better.
Will the event be bigger
Yeah,
and better
because of this Visit Malaysia year.
because of the events, yeah. Well, we sat down yesterday with Mr. Nasri, the Minister of Tourism, and he's looking very much forward to the event, so I'm sure that it'll be a part of that whole effort for Malaysia 2014, Visit Malaysia. And we just hope to bring the excitement of the premier sporting event here during the year.
So, I mean, the awards ceremony is one evening. We're here for 2 or 3 days. We'll visit, obviously, some community projects as well. Edwin and the team in the academy, they're very keen to get a feel for the city, get a feel for the country, so that you'll be taking time over those days to get a feel. So that, in fact, we've already found how welcoming your fellow countrymen and women are. So I think that'll be a big plus, won't it, for when we come.
Yes, and there will be activities for all of the guests that are coming into town, in and around the city. I think as well as a celebrity sporting event, for example, that'll be going on that all the guests will be able to participate in.
Is it like you are having a red carpet?
Oh yeah, big red carpet. Very big red carpet. That's one of the most exciting parts of the evening. When all the guests come and arrive, there'll be hundreds of photographers and hundreds of guests that everyone would like to take pictures of, including the athletes.
Programs, you can mention as well. The program,
Yes.
the programs with the academy and around the city. Can you reveal a bit more about?
No, you'll
Not
have
yet?
to.
Okay.
You're dangling for that.
Okay.
No, we'll work that. Those are being worked out now. We'll announce those in due course, and as and when we have the names of the guests who are coming, we'll also announce those in due course. As I say, this is Edwin's first visit here, so we're just enjoying the fact that we're coming here in 5 weeks' time. I just want to share that excitement with you all. Is that everybody happy with that? Excellent. Okay, well, I'm going to hand over to Dinesh now, who's going to organise a few extra little interviews. So thank you for coming this morning, and well, we will be seeing you all again, I hope, and all enjoying the awards together. So thank you very much.